Salut la famille, welcome to this new behind the scenes of my most recent shoot with the powerful Ludimila. It's been a while since I posted. I wasn't very active with photography lately. If you follow my work, you know I usually shoot fitness photography with natural light. But in this session I decided to go artificial using a single light source, and I will take you through some of the choices I made and techniques I used for these shots. For the lighting, I used a large octabox with a single diffusion layer. As you probably know, the larger the light source, the softer the light it produces. If I had added the front diffusion on this huge octabox, the result would have been extremely soft light on the skin. And that comes with a lot of light spill. For fitness photography, where you want to emphasize muscles definition and create strong shadows, soft light doesn't help. So I went with a single diffusion, but you can achieve similar effects with a smaller modifier. I also used a black screen on the right side of the model to block any light bouncing back onto her. The studio has a lot of reflective surfaces, and to get that high contrast directional light look, I needed to keep one side of her body in shadow. For the lighting placement relative to my model, I opted for the classic 45-degree angle of the octabox to ensure that all her body is well lit. However, I pushed the light for the side, creating a very shadowy effect. If you turn the light, for instance, in front of the model, it will even out her skin and reduces the shadows. That conceals muscle definition. Therefore, my light placement here is not recommended for photography like beauty photography or portraits, unless that's the look that you are looking for. Another thing to point out, even though the studio looks bright in the video, that's just me cranking up the exposure so you can see what's going on. In reality, it's very dark. If you are doing flash photography, you will want to block all ambient light. A simple test is to take a shot with your setting without firing the flash. It should give you a pitch black picture. That's how you know you are in full control of the light using only the strobe. Also, I highly recommend using the modeling light, not just for you to see, but also for your camera to focus properly. Most cameras struggle with autofocus when it's dark. Another important tip for fitness photography: oiling up the body is highly recommended to get that nice defined look on the muscles. It helps highlight the contours and add a healthy glow to the skin under the light. Personally, I use an olive oil hair sheen spray. It's not as effective as baby oil in terms of shine, but it has one big advantage: it doesn't require touching the model. As a male photographer working without a female assistant, it's more appropriate and respectful to avoid situations that could make the model uncomfortable. Baby oil usually needs to be rubbed in, especially in areas that the model can't reach, and offering help can be awkward. A spray works great and keeps everything professional. That being said, if I had a female assistant, I will definitely go with the baby oil, even though it can leave nasty stains on the floor and clothes. One last thing I want to emphasize is that people's bodies are not all the same. What works for one person might not work for another. In this session, many of my usual go-to poses didn't work well for Ludimila's body type, so I had to adapt and focus on what brought out her strength and beauty. You will notice in many of the final pictures that I emphasized her epic abs by having her stretch and tilt her head back, poses that work especially well for her. That's all for this one. Big thank you for Ludimila for the amazing session, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and sub, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.